you've got me playing Marvel Spider-Man again. Now, I know the last video was a Spider-Man gameplay. However, I'm really enjoying the game at the minute, so I just wanted to upload a little bit more content on this. Um, in my last video, if you read like the description, it said that there was gonna be like a quality increase, and that is true. Probably next video or the video afterwards, I will be getting a better mic and removing the watermark that's in the bottom right corner. Um, I do realize that it's really frustrating to have poor quality, but I can't really resolve the issue right now, but in the coming days it should be fixed. So today, what we're gonna do is just basically just kind of run around, see what kind of trouble we can get into. I do want to try out doing some more Fisk Wars, just because from last video I have actually unlocked a couple more suits, and I think it might be fun to just try and see like how fun it would be to go around with different suits. So what suit should we use for the video today? We've got the classic suit. I mean, they're decent. We used Spider-Man Noir last time. Scarlet Spider is an interesting choice. But I'm actually thinking of let's do the Spider-Man Mark II suit. It's like armor. Then for my power, I'm gonna rock the Web Blossom just because it's absolute kamikaze. I might as well equip some suit mods while I'm at it. What kind of? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and then I wonder what else kind of. I'm gonna do this too. Oh, never mind, I'm not. Discharge power cells, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do this too, just to kind of get some more damage in. So, we are gonna have the demon fights come up now. I've played a little bit more of the story. So, we are gonna be having some more of the demon-like random activities, so that should be fun. I've got 0 out of 5 here, so let's just run around and have a little bit of fun. I might not be super talkative while I'm just swinging around. I'll probably edit quite a little bit of this bit out. So yeah, enjoy. Maybe there will be some nice music in here, I'm not too sure. Have our first little crime. Okay, they have already caught on to me, so this is bad. So these people are actually, okay, there is a homing missile guy. This guy's got a shield. So these people are, you know, they're dangerous. Okay, this might be a problem. Okay, there we go. So, as I went over last video, there are like impact webs, and they are extremely useful, and I'm gonna be probably using those quite a bit just because they're very powerful. Oh, I honestly thought that they were defeated, but now they're.
Loving that demons are targeting me now thing.
Yeah, so we actually just got that pretty nice. Now, we didn't actually get to do our special there, so let me see if I can find another encounter, and then I'll be back. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm actually gonna... Okay, that's bad. Luckily, I did just narrowly avoid that. Okay, so we actually just got that finisher. And we actually have our thing available. Oh my gosh. That was absolutely insane just then. Oh, they're still up. Okay, hold on. Was that it?
Demons are after some serious financing.
Dude, that was awesome. That's like, that might be my new favorite finisher. I really like the sound of silence that the Spider-Man Noir has, but also I didn't really go over this. Uh Obviously there's this suit. What the suit power for this is actually on the the classic suit repaired is the Web Blossom. I thought it was the Stark suit, but it's actually not, so yeah, yeah. So the classic suit repair is the one you unlock the Web Blossom on, and it's pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. Now, we have done a few random crimes, and I would love to just do some of those, but I think I'm actually gonna start heading towards a Fist hideout. There should be one near, there's like quite a few. Where is it? I could always retry one that I've already done to try and get the perfect score, because I actually don't have... Okay, so there's actually not as many as I thought there were, but it's not a bad thing. That just means that I'm a lot closer to, like, 100%ing. You better know that I'm going for that platinum. Alright, so... yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. So there's actually another pop-up crime that just happened. So we're actually gonna wait, and I'm actually gonna do this really quickly first.
Worse than Fisk ever was.
Where are they? Are they on... Okay, so I'm actually just gonna jump down. Then the plan is to just go insane. Dude, that is like... I mean, it didn't defeat too many people, I'm not gonna lie, but that was crazy fun, and it did take out, I think, 2 or 3 people, so. And it also just gave me a window, which I kind of just stunned, like, quite a few of them. So it actually just gave me quite a good window for attacking. Okay. Okay, they're not all down yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Luckily, I just barely got that perfect dodge in, or else I would have just been hit. And this shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think that we can probably defeat these gangsters pretty easily. There's one down. And I don't think that there's too many more. I think we just got a perfect dodge on that guy. Yep. Okay. I always like to start out, like, every time I enter a group of enemies with just, like, a dodge roll under, because it really does have a fast knockout time. There we go.
Slowing down.
We didn't actually, do too much on the, like, when you get the, like, bonus credits and that stuff, but I feel like it would have been a little bit hard to do so. Now, this suit power is incredible. It might be my favorite suit power. But we're gonna go actually test it out at this Fisk hideout. Then I think we're gonna actually retry a Fisk hideout. And I'm gonna put in maybe a different suit because I don't want the gameplay to get stale. So I'm actually gonna switch suits after I do this Fisk hideout. Just because I really want to highlight just how good the Web Blossom is. And this suit just goes with it, like, perfectly. Oh, I did not even notice that there's a thing right here. So we're actually going to come do this real quickly. Then we will get to that Fisk hideout, unless there's any more pop-up events, because pop-up events are actually really fun. So, I think they're all the way up here? Where are they? Oh, it's below us. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay, they actually know that I'm here already. I was not expecting that to happen. So I'm actually gonna... start off by just trying to take out someone, just because I don't want like get destroyed right here. Okay, this guy's got a homing missile and he has to be defeated before he like hits me with a rocket and I die, because that would not be very much fun. Okay, and I actually think I have my suit power activated. Yep. So it's not good for like extremely long range, but it's still pretty decent. Okay, we just narrowly avoided that, and that would have been game over, I do believe. I did not know there was a second person with a grenade. Now that I've kind of got some webs, I'm going to web that person up, and then I'm going to... There we go. And that's everyone. We didn't get the swing kicks in, but I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to go ahead and meet you guys, either if there's another, like, event that pops up, or if we get to the 5th hideout. Right, so there's actually another robbery, so
These guys are looking for long-term financing.
okay, so I just took mad damage, like that was pretty deadly. I am gonna die right here just because this is insane. So right there, I actually thought I was gonna be okay with my web power, but I think that the only real drawback to it is that it does take a second to use. So if you're about to die, I don't necessarily think it's the wisest thing to do. That was on me. I should not have went for that. But yeah, I'll see you when either another one pops up or when we're at the hideout. So,
This construction site's about as legit as the watches they sell in Times Square.
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on your own.
What else is new?
alright, so before we actually get into this, I wanted to go to my settings, game, and I'm actually gonna turn the difficulty up. Because I know that some of you guys definitely play on the hardest difficulty, because this game really isn't that hard. And I just want to show you guys that, even on harder difficulties, and I should have done this with a stealth video yesterday, just because it's on an easier difficulty doesn't mean you can't pull it off in, like, the harder difficulties. Like, I'm definitely gonna do more attack heavy this video, or at least on this run. But you can still do it pretty easily. So there's actually two people right there, and you see I would go for them if I had my Sound of Silence, but I don't have that right now, so I'm actually just gonna let it go. Now, one of my tasks is to destroy 3 take down the 3 snipers here. So I'm actually going to try and do that, just because snipers are going to be really high damaging and they can just ruin my run in a couple seconds if I get hit. Okay, so I'm going to go for a bit of a risky kind of move. I'm going to move over here, and then I'm going to actually web strike to this person. I did not mean to fall right there, and that could have been very, very much to do with my death if I actually got caught just then. Which luckily I did not, but that could have been extremely dangerous, and that was definitely not my intention. So there is one more sniper, and I actually do not know where he is. So this is going to be a good... I actually don't have my long range scanner on right now, so that's actually going to be a bit of trouble, because I probably could have just seen all of the area if I had my long range scanner, but I actually don't have that on right now, so you know. But I think that I can still complete this with minimal effort. I haven't actually gotten into combat yet, which I am not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about. So here's the 3 snipers down. Perfect dodges might be a little hard just because I usually tend to dodge just a little too early to hit the perfect dodges. Where is... I might actually need to switch some of my loadout just because I really do need to have the long range scanner. So I think I might actually do that when I get back to up here. I'm gonna kind of clear myself a little bit because they are looking in my general direction. So I'm actually gonna really quickly turn that back on, the long range scanner. I'm gonna say I'm gonna actually get this one off just because I don't think it's as useful. Long range scanner. I'm gonna go and put that back on because I really do think it's probably the best suit power. I mean suit mod. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and go into combat. Now, I was not actually, I probably should have avoided on using my special, I'm not gonna lie, just because that just basically wasted. I got like 1 person, I think. Throws in this game are incredible. I really do recommend you use them just because they are extremely useful. So we did stealth out quite a little bit of the first wave, but now we're just gonna be doing some combat heavy gameplay. So I actually did just get a perfect dodge on that sniper. So what I'm gonna do is I just narrowly avoided that. I'm actually gonna go up here and I'm gonna push the sniper. The homing missile person, I apologize. Just because they do so much damage that if I were to get hit, it could ruin my entire run. So I always do recommend trying to go towards the more damaging kind of enemies just because they are just... if you get hit, then they can just ruin everything. And like you guys saw, this is on the harder difficulty, the hardest difficulty in the game actually, so this really is demonstrating that with the right amount of like combo and stuff, you can really do some damage. Now, I do recommend using heals as much as possible just because in a situation like this, I'm actually getting kind of weak. I am about to die, actually, I would say. So what I'm going to do here is just retreat a little bit. I think I actually did have my web blossom, so that is on me. I should have just used my web blossom. But it should be okay. I think I can save it right here just by webbing up everything and then just doing a little bit of retreat just because it's not worth it. I mean, this has been a pretty successful run. It's not worth destroying it all the way. So we're actually just healed massively. We're about half now. We were like super weak. So I am happy with how that kind of turned out. I am gonna just... Okay, that was actually a huge mistake going for that. That was my mistake. These compact webs have far distance, and I don't think people use them enough as they should. Impact webs are probably gonna be like your most trusted ally. Okay, so I just almost got locked onto that missile, and that could have been very bad. So I actually need to find out. It's over here. It's over here. But which person? Okay, so we actually just barely avoided that missile, and we actually got the... I don't think we got a perfect dodge, but we avoided the missile and we managed to deflect that bomb. So it was actually a really successful kind of combo. And then I'm just gonna spray. You can aim, like, manually, but I just find that sometimes you don't need to. Like, there, they were close enough that it would have possibly gotten me hit if I was trying to manually aim, and it just would have taken too much time. Okay, so right there, I actually almost died, and I'm actually gonna back off right here because I do not want this run to end in a fail. We are close enough to the end to where it really would be a tragedy to fail. So I'm just gonna kind of skip around for a little bit and get my health back up. Which is actually, you know, usually kind of effective. I usually don't like playing super cautiously, but I'm playing for caps right now, and I don't have to play I don't have to redo the same Fisk hideout. I don't know, it doesn't seem like the most fun, but, you know, I'll do it if I do die. Now, they are all down there. I'm gonna go ahead and take a web shot at them. I just missed terribly. Just don't pretend that didn't happen. So this guy right here actually has a stun cage, so I'm actually not gonna... I could web strike onto him, I'm not going to. Theoretically I should, if I could, I would perch takedown him, but because I've kind of given my spot away. Okay. I barely just got out of, like, the zone to where that would have hit, and I actually got hit pretty hard by that guy, so again, I just need to play a little bit more cautiously, and I need to scan out the area. There's like 4. I'm not gonna risk just running in there blindly. It would be extremely dumb for me to do that. There's no reason for me to play stupidly right now. So I do see that 2 of them are unarmed, and then one of them is has a stun cage and one of them has a shield. My special is actually ready. So what I'm gonna do is actually go ahead and go down here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and web strike, web blossom. I mean, and I messed up there again. I did not realize that was not the last wave. I was expecting that to kind of finish off the Fisk hideout, but that was actually the second last wave. Actually, no, this is the second last wave. I am not doing too hot right now. My health is low. My awareness is becoming a problem in a situation like this. I think there's 2 different launcher people, which is always going to be kind of an issue. I'm not even going to let this hit just because I need to block it before it gets close. This guy, I do not want to deal with him having the possibility of hitting me, so I'm actually going to wrap him up and then do that, just because I am not going to allow this person to basically get close to me. Then I'm actually going to web throw him into that guy, and then that should hopefully take one of them out, but it actually did not, so... Okay, I just missed both of my impact webs right there. So that is where webs can be just dangerous, is if you miss, then you really have just kind of lost some time. Okay, all of those bullets just hit. And it says like that, if I did not have it to where my bullets were, like, they did less damage, then I would have actually probably just died. So, I luckily just had my web blossom, and it literally just clutched up. I really do like the web blossom. Like there, it literally just saved me. It just saved my run. But I do think that, there are definitely some better powers. Probably mostly is the Sound of Silence. That perk is just so good if you know how to use it. Okay, and I honestly thought I avoided that missile a lot quicker, but I luckily actually didn't. So I actually got the perfect dodge on that. I made the mistake just there. I thought that I had my superpower and I did not. So I'm actually just gonna go in with a finisher to start, and then I'm gonna... Now, something very important is you can dodge when you're in midair. And it really is quite good to do that, because right there I could have been hit with some bullets, I might have died. Okay, now my health is actually almost full, so I could afford to be a little more aggressive. But even in a situation like this, it can still be risky to do something like that. So I'm actually going to target these guys because they've got kind of poor, like, self-defense at close range compared to some of the other enemies. Okay, I should have just thrown the grenade just then, but I was going in for just some damage. So that was a fail just then. We're still on the run though, so I'm not really gonna risk it that much. I'm just gonna do some web hopping around, and then I'm gonna slowly pick them off. Now, they are actually slowly lowering my health, and that is bad, because it means if I keep playing like this, I am eventually gonna get killed. Okay, I should not have fired those webs. He had a shield, and I kind of ignored it, but that actually is a fist hideout done. We managed to get all two of the achievements for it, so...
I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great, I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
How many more Fisk construction sites are there?
None. Had every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough time keeping his operation running, which is bad for Fisk, good for New York.
I trust you've enjoyed yourself.
Willie, funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'll be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety. TLDR, Fisk construction is closed.
I have other sources of revenue, but you've inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. My reach is longer.
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the privilege.
You gotta love that Spider-Man humor. Okay, so that was actually the last Fisk hideout. However, there are quite a few that I did not, like, ace, and I can replay them, I do believe. So I'm actually gonna head towards this one. Well, do I have one that's, like, less complete? Because I might want to go for that. 3 stealth takedowns. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for this one, and I will see you guys when that happens. But before we actually get there, I'm actually gonna do a completely different design. I'm going to do... I'm not sure, actually, because... What have we all used? We haven't used that. We used Noir in this, and I think that's it. So, which other suit? So, we actually have the Stark suit. I think it might be fun to use the Stark suit with the Spider Bro. So, this is actually the suit that comes with the Spider Bro. I'm gonna use gel padding. Long range scanner. Well, that's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna use... Where's the gel padding on this? I'm gonna use gel padding there. Then on the Battletech, I'm gonna replace it with ballistic inserts. And I actually just messed up again. If I could stop bamboozling myself, that'd be great. Okay. So I'm actually gonna end the recording right here, and then I will pick up when I'm at the zone. Right, so we are back. There's actually a pop-up thing right here, so we're actually gonna go toward this. Now, I'm not sure... Okay, so it's actually below.
That shootout's gonna get someone killed.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, I don't know exactly what the Spider Bro is. That's it up in the sky, and I think it's just gonna help me, like, fight. Now, it is not doing a bad job, let me tell you, because it's stunning everyone, so... This might not actually be too bad. Okay. So we actually just got 2 perfect dodges in a row, which is going to be massively helpful. I'm going to go ahead and grab the car door and throw it. Gonna go ahead and try and get the web throw thing. So I just need to web throw one more object, so I'm gonna actually go and do that. Yo, dude, this dude is still alive? Okay. Surely, okay, I was about to be, like, super confused. Okay, and I will edit this part out, and I will see you guys at the fish hideout. Is yet another encounter, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now there seems to be a lot of these like little brawl things. These things are actually pretty easy if you just know what to do. And basically you just want to be dodging a lot. I'm going to go ahead and call him the Spider Bro. So he actually is very effective. He has stunned every single enemy here. Now stunning isn't necessarily gonna kill them, but actually it did kill that person, so, you know. So, in a situation like that, the Spider Bro actually just... The Spider Bro actually just defeated almost all of those, enemies right there. And we managed to, protect all the police officers there.
Demons don't care who they hurt, as long as they get what they want.
And I will meet you guys at the fish hideout. So we have actually restarted this. So in order to get to basically complete this zone, we need to get 3 stealth takedowns. I'm gonna go and finish out this fish hideout too, just because I think it will be fun testing out the Spider Bro. But we do need to get 3 stealth takedowns. So there's actually 1, but we've already been spotted. So, I think that we have properly messed up. But, you know, I think just a little bit of combat will maybe fix our problems. If we can't get the stealth takedown, you know, it's not a huge deal. And those 2 people, like, I know I talked about, I think I talked about in the last video, those, like, falling things are brutal. Like, if you use them at the right time, it won't necessarily, like, just, like, take the people out, but right there it just stunned, like, probably at least 4 or 5 different enemies. So right there, I actually did do what I was talking about earlier. I went to manually aim, and it just took a little bit too much time. And I actually got hit pretty bad, and now I'm stunned. If you get stunned, my base recommendation is to just literally spam the dodge button just so you don't get hit. Make sure you always throw these bombs so you don't get hit. Those things can be a proper nightmare. If you knock someone a little bit too far and you notice that they're not, like, taken out of the equation, just web strike towards them.
More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donuts.
Okay. So right here, I'm actually gonna take the time to manually aim just to make sure that they all connect. Sometimes you can use a finisher to just kind of reposition yourself. Like, you obviously want to use it to defeat someone, and I think that it's impossible to, like, miss with your finisher. But, it can be used sometimes to position yourself better. You can also use your web zip like that to actually dodge, like I just did there. I was about to get hit by that shield person. I could have just tapped the dodge button, but I did it instead, and I just web zipped towards this person.
Guys, slow down. The Black Friday special's not
Okay, so we actually have Spider Bro ready. I think we've had him for quite a while. You guys are probably screaming to use it, but I'm actually going to use it now in a situation where there's enemies everywhere.
That site's taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it. You just made a big mistake. Hand Morley. No
Okay, so we still have our normal webs, and I was being dumb just then and I actually got hit. But now we can use this guy since it's all webbed up and throw him. I do believe that's an unlockable you have to do with skill points, but I think it's quite worth it. Okay. And then we've got our focus bar full, and then do we have our superpower ready? Not quite. I think we will be able to use it one more time though before the fight's over. Sometimes you can use those like those roll under dodges to just avoid the enemy completely. And you'll see here, I think it's partially to do with some of my suit power, my suit mods, but I am getting mad just like finishers and focus bar pulls. It is genuinely kind of insane how many I'm getting in this fight. So we are on the final wave. We do not have Spider Bro yet, but I'm not too worried. Perfect dodges are gonna be a very useful thing to do. I know it's kind of scary to wait for a couple seconds just because you always do risk getting hit. However, if you pull it off, it's really good rewards. But right there, I just got hit I think 3 or 4 different times, and it almost ruined everything. So I'm actually gonna spawn in the Spider Bro to just kind of get the heat off me for a second, just so I can regen a little bit. Because he actually did just take down, I think, like, probably 3 or 4 different enemies. And, yeah, that is actually the fist cutout done. The Spider Bro is in the running, actually, to probably be one of my favorite power-ups.
Captain, I've got Fisk's guys and all the probable cause you need, webbed up and waiting.
Good job. Fisk thinks he can run things from inside, but he's gonna find out why long-distance relationships don't work out.
So we did not get the thing, but that was on me. I completely failed the stealth on this, but I think it was kind of a blessing in disguise, as it really did allow me to just show off how much the Spider Bro can do. There at the end, if it weren't for the Spider Bro, I would have died. I was saying way too much damage. It properly just saved the entire run. I will say my current rankings on abilities is gonna be, let me bring it up for you. Like, battle focus is obviously really good, but it's probably gonna be last. I don't use these two. I haven't tried these yet. Maybe next video we'll go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to record that here in a minute, and we're actually going to go over those two. But I would say my number one ranked is probably Sound of Silence. Just, I love being stealthy in this game, and it really helps me do that. So my current rankings are Sound of Silence is going to be number one, then Spider Bro, Web Blossom, Battle Focus. Now, in order, the suits you need to unlock: Noir Suit for Sound of Silence, Classic Suit Repaired for Web Blossom, Stark Suit for Spider Bro, and Advanced Suit for Battle Focus. Advanced Suit you will unlock almost instantly in the story mode, like within like an hour. It's probably one of the best looking suits. And then obviously there's the two suits we tried today, which is the Stark suit and the Mark II armor. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you have learned a little bit about these powers, about the just the way they look. Maybe you will be interested in unlocking these if you haven't already. And if you did learn anything, then feel free to comment like what your favorite tip was. Feel free to like the video, and if you have any extra tips, then go ahead and comment them down below. Anyways, have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.